Hello, everybody. This is Ashley at LGR for Rosless Streaming Network. How have you all been? It's been a long time since I've done one of these. I haven't been in front of a web camera in quite some time, as you well know. It's been over almost a whole year, maybe a whole year since I've actually been in front of the web camera doing a game. Usually, as you know, my channel name is Rosla Streaming Network, so you would think I'd be streaming all the time, but um, it hasn't been like that for the past year. Um, so I'm gonna go over a couple of things as to what's been going on and why I've pretty much been gone. Um, I've been gone because I've been dealing with some
Where
serious
would you like to
mental
fly to?
health
Safe
situations.
travels.
Um, I've just not been myself for a number of years now. I've gotten progressively worse. I've gained a lot of weight. I've gained so much stress and anxiety. It's I've been on the edge of the S word, and you know what that is, mental health, mental health wise. And overall, like I've just been um, not in the right state of mind, especially for a web camera. I can't, I can't even fake a smile. Oh look, there's double sores. Oh no, I can't even fake a smile for you guys. I can't go on a web camera and make you guys feel happy if I'm genuinely not happy. And even though I'm trying to convey that, yeah, I'm okay and things like that, I just those damn sirens out there. I just can't. I can't really. Just give me a second. Okay, now that that's out of the way. Like I can't even focus anymore. I it's very difficult for me to focus. The stress levels I've been experiencing the last few years, though it's been really difficult, especially the last year. Um, it's made me really, well, hate myself, honestly. It's very difficult to look at myself in a mirror, let alone on a web camera. And this is where the whole like, oh, why don't you go into VTubing comes into play. But it's like, well, my face is already known on my channel, so just suddenly showing up on a with a VTuber just might seem a little weird. But on the other hand, I think VTubing misses the part where you can actually see the pain on the face of the uh, of the person. Um, in other cases, it masks the happiness of the streamer. Um, I honestly think that if you can't see the smile on the face, then you can't really share in the emotion. You you might be able to relate to the avatar, of course, but it's just not the same to me. Hell yeah, 50 and 172 damage, just something that's 3 levels higher than me. Get wrecked. Um, but my mental health has been really bad. Adding to that, I've just got such a slew of other conditions that may or may not be related. Um, like my lungs are bad, My energy is bad. My weight is through the roof now. I look nothing like I used to. 6 years ago, I looked really, really good. And now, like, I can't even look at myself in a mirror without just being absolutely disgusted with myself. And I can't bring that attitude with me into a live stream. You guys don't you guys don't want to watch my channel just to like see me uh in despair. Just I've lost so much hope and spirit that like I just couldn't like oh man. I just I can't bring it onto the screen. I try to kind of gather myself and build myself up to try and give you guys like entertainment value, a reason to come to my channel, see me play a game, enjoy a game, and have a good time together. I can't do that when I'm like this. And it's like, oh, why don't you just be happier? I just can't be. There's just so many things that have drained that girl that I used to be. I'm just I can't be happy anymore. I haven't been able to be happy for a long time, but it's been really heavy these days. Um, Now, the reason why I'm still here today is because, I I have that willpower of that will to live kind of thing, but the mentality is just not there. Like I see myself as too much of a coward to just, go and take a leap off my balcony, Like I'm like and yeah, I won't survive that fall. But like I just can't bring myself to do it. And it's like, well, that's because, you have things to live for. No, it's not really because of me. I think about others. I think about, I don't know, my landlord, my building, like my building landlord. I think about like police who like find my body on the ground and medics who have to literally peel me off the street. I think about all the other tenants in the building who would be like seeing parts of me all across their friggin' walkway. It's like that's what I think about. That's the reason why I don't do that. Won't do that, I should say. Um like I want a peaceful. I just want it peaceful. You know, every night I just hope that I lay on my bed and don't wake up come sunrise, only to wake up in the next sunrise and just dread that I have to go through with this for a whole other day. It's it's maddening. It's and it's difficult to talk about. Um, and then there would be others who are like, "Oh, why don't you go see somebody?" I've seen people like I've been to therapists, I've been to doctors, I've been through the help system. But the thing about it is that when you've really like you have to really understand what it means to have lost the will to live. Oh, you son of hold on. And oh boy, yeah, I'm gonna have to get away from you. I was not expecting him to charge at me first. All right, now I could do that again. Um, to lose your will to live, and where every single day you are just kind of just bumbling along. It's like you don't want to associate out there. Who would want to? Like, this world is so dark and grim and gruesome, and like there's no love out there anymore. It's all hatred and darkness and death and blood and despair and hopelessness and war um and like and no, like I'm not some like I'm not uh like my belief isn't in um the whole um how to put it. I don't stand with a bunch of things. Um, all the things that go on out there, from like protests to politics and things like that. Yeah, I keep track of it, and yes, and yet I hate some of these things. But I don't get actively involved in it anymore. Not active where I would like go outside or anything like that. I don't associate with people. Um, I do not feel like I'm one of these people. I don't feel like I am a, a person of this planet kind of thing. I feel like I'm just here without a purpose, without reason, and the inability to actually be somebody or be something. It's like that time has come and gone, and I botched it. I had a chance, and I screwed myself, and I lost that part of me. That part of my soul is gone. And I'm not going to just attach myself to like some kind of an organized. Wow, 2,000 damage? What? Did I just see that? Screenshot. That was 2,000 damage, folks. Um, that's the highest damage I've ever done at level 51 to a level 53. What? But yeah, I'm not just going to attach myself to organizations like, oh, why don't you use your hate and just destroy things and go and yell and scream and cry at the world. It's like, no, no, no. What's the point? Why even do that? It's so stupid. It's like you're just drawing attention to yourself. It's like, and it's negative attention. Like, that's another thing about this world, right? Like, who the hell cares about the individual? Oh, it could always be much worse. You could always be in South Africa, starving half to death and being on the street and having no food for 10 days. It's like, yeah, yes, it could always be worse. But does that invalidate um how you feel? It's like, yeah, things can always be worse from an environmental perspective, but does that invalidate how you feel about yourself? I don't know the answer to that question, honestly. It's honestly why I don't talk to people. I'm an extremely empathetic person. I can feel the sadness and the sorrow and the hate and the despair from every part of this world. I can feel it in the air. It's literally flowing through the very air that we breathe. And I can feel that. It's I just I don't it's why I don't like going outside. Um it's just absolute misery out there. It's agony out there. I see, the same world that goes by every single day. Like, the world's not going to give a damn whether I do something silly or not. It's just going to continue to spin. Oh, you damn piece of. I knew he was going to do that. And, um, like, every morning that I wake up, right? It's the same boring sun. Every time that I look up at the stars, it's the same boring stars. It's the same boring moon. The moon is so damn boring that it only shows you one face of itself all the time. Like, that's how freaking boring the moon is. But more than that, like, the people too, right? I see the same cars down, going like towards downtown. The same cars every single day. It's like every single day is just repeating itself to me. I see the same cars going down there, and then near supper time, I see the same cars always coming back. The same routine everybody lives day upon day upon day. It's the same. Everything's just the same. And another reason I don't leave my apartment is because there's nothing out there for me. There's also no control out there whatsoever. See, in my own place, for example, you have 100% control. You control everything that goes on in here, right? And then the moment you step outside your door, all that control is now in the hands of fate. And whether your fate dictates you live that day or you're gone that day, that's just how it is. And it's just not something I want to associate myself with. Not that I'm asking for any kind of like sense of control or anything like that. It's just there's just nothing out there. There's nothing out there for me. I've experienced everything that life has to offer me. I've been to places. I've been to amusement parks. I've learned how to ride my bike. I've learned how to drive. I've fallen in love. I've lost a love. I've had intimacy. I've delved into politics. I've delved into religion. I've done everything that this planet could possibly offer me. That this life could possibly offer me. I've 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 lived it. I just don't find any more enjoyment out of anything anymore. Like, even this game. Like, for example, I used to love World of Warcraft. I used to love Final Fantasy 14. You've seen me like on live streaming these two games constantly back in like 2020, 2021, and then it just stopped. And everyone's probably wondering why. And this is the reason, the exact things that I'm talking about. My physical health is going downhill. My mental health is really, really bad. Um, my perception on this world is getting dimmer and dimmer. more and more bleak, and it's making me not want to associate with it. And then it's like when I'm so unhappy and so heavily in despair, I just can't go on a web camera and smile for you people. I just can't do it. And it saddens me and pains me because I always had dreams of being like a big streamer and having a great time and talking to people and playing games with people. And all of that is just gone. And just how much I just wish that at the end of every night that I close my eyes and I just don't wake up the next morning. And then I've had some idiots tell, oh, why don't you just take things and just wake up? It's like, well, because then people are going to find me in about 3 to 4 weeks, and it's not going to be very pretty. See, not many, not many care about. No one cares about me, and you would say, oh, that's not true. What about your family? Yada yada yada. It's like, no, trust me. I am pretty much alone on this planet. And it has a weight to it. It crushes you down from the shoulders. It's like the very weight of this planet just hits you emotionally. And it just pushes you down towards the ground. It just threatens to constantly crush you. And when you just don't have anybody left to care about you, it's it's a lonely experience. And yeah, of course, this is like playing the world's tiniest violin. Na, 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 go get a life. I don't want one anymore. But then again, I think about others too much to do something terrible to myself. Because then it will be them that has to like pick up any pieces that are left of me. Or they find me literally turning green and slimy on my bed after like 3 weeks of me not being seen, and then like one of my neighbors or something calls it in downstairs like, I smell something really bad coming from that apartment. you know um yeah, I really don't want to do that to people. Like, they don't deserve that. And then, you could always say, yeah, fuck the world. But if you say stuff like that, and that's another thing, right? Like, even though, like, I don't want to associate with the people out there, it doesn't mean I don't care. Hell, I care more, I care more about how they would feel than I would ever about myself. I don't know if that's a wrong way of going about it or not, but it's
I'm out of range.
it's really, really tough. I just have this I just have this dread to me that I just don't want to give to anybody else. Um he see back in. I'll let you know. So I'll let you know something here. Back in back in 2020, Canada was to release the medical assistance in death program for mental health, for those who suffer mental health problems. And I wanted to be one of those people to get accepted. I put in my application, and I was awaiting approval. And then March came around, and the Liberal government delayed it for a year to 2021. And I was even more devastated because it meant I had to live another year of this crap. And then in 2021, they delayed it for another year into 2022.
It's too far away.
And every single year they delayed it another year and another year and another year until now it's delayed until 2027. And the amount of suffering that I've had to endure, because for me, that would have been an exceptionally peaceful way out. You'd be laying down, surrounded by doctors who would take immediate care of you after you're done, and that's it. Like, there would be no disgusting things where, people would find you 3 to 4 weeks later, a slimy, sloppy mess, degrading. It's not pretty. No, this would be so wonderfully controlled. And it was something that I wanted for myself. I wanted it very, very badly. And when they dangle it over your head, like, you know you want this, right? Aw, you're going to have to wait another year. It is extremely degrading. Everyone is so wanting to keep you alive, not knowing the immeasurable pain that you suffer. But no, to them it's like, nah, there's nothing more precious than life in this universe. And it's like, not when you don't want it. Not when you don't respect it. I don't want it. It's this, like, I just don't want it. And as a human being, I feel that we should have the right to dictate when it is our time and not let it be dictated by fate or by luck or by time. We should have the say when it is time.
Let's still recharge.
And because they won't give it to us, they dangle that opportunity in front of us. Like, again, with our government, where they're like, yep, we're going to make this happen. And then a week later, a week before the deadline occurs where they make it officially legal, they're like, we fooled you one good, didn't we? And now you have to wait another year, and then you have to wait 2 more years, you have to wait 3 more years. And each and every single day is just perpetual agony and sorrow and sadness and misery. But I still wait for it. Because you could say I'm just too much of a coward to do it myself. And also, I think about how others would react to finding me. I also think of the aspect of the soul in regards to this. For example, I feel like the soul is like extremely fragile. No matter how strong, um, I guess you could say spiritually it is, where it's like the soul, the soul wants to push onwards, right? Now, the way I see the soul is as almost as fragile as your body is. Like, if your body isn't in one piece when you're gone, then your soul's not going to be in one piece either. And I'd rather not be a fragmented soul just struggling to hold on to who I am, or who I was, or what I was. And I don't want my soul to be just this little tiny shard of whatever energy a soul is made out of. I'd rather it be whole, because that way I would at least still have that presence of being, like I still existed, I guess you could say. And I feel that the more damage you inflict upon your body, it scars your soul. And if there's like too much physical damage, then it it's almost like a mirror. Your soul just cracks and then just breaks. I do believe in absolute obliteration, where not just your body doesn't exist, but your soul doesn't exist either. I think I think like fire does that to somebody, because like it just completely destroys you. And if there's nothing left of you remaining by the time your soul de-anchors from your body, then your soul is in as many pieces as your body is. That's just how I interpret the soul. It, and because of that interpretation, I genuinely feel that like doing something terrible that would heavily inflict damage upon yourself would have that drastic effect afterwards. So it's another reason why I keep myself here, and why I just wish for the peaceful rest option, you know? It's a tough topic to speak about. But now you know like how deep my pain goes, to where, you think about all these things about why you just won't do it. And then, but you're in so much pain where you just wish it upon yourself. And that kind of talk and that kind of thought process and things like that, it's not for it's not something you carry with you onto a live stream and try to smile and be happy for people. You know, they They go to a live stream to watch someone enjoy playing a game and enjoy spending time with people. And while, yes, I do heavily enjoy a game, and I very much enjoy spending time with my chatters and talking to people, it's that it's that cloud that is inside that really hinders that ability to be happy with everyone. Sorry, my monitor is so big that I have to kind of like go just to see the right side of it. Um,
Exploration ready.
yeah. Um, but now you guys know why I haven't been streaming. I just I just can't go in front of a webcam and smile for you people hardly anymore. And no one wants to watch a super depressed streamer trying to just struggle through a live stream. I don't want the live stream to feel like it's a burden to me. And I don't want, you know, my viewers coming over to the live stream thinking they are burdens because they're not. They are just wonderful people that just want to share in the excitement of a game with the streamer. And it's very difficult to do that in the mindset that I'm in. Especially like, you know, how I look now. Like I've really let myself go from that.
Fragmented.
I won't lie. I was quite beautiful for 5 years, well, about 5, 6 years ago. I was, and now I look nothing like I used to. The just the anguish has sapped all of that constitution from me. I just like I've just stopped caring about myself to the point where it's just like just get this day over with. I don't care what it takes. It's like if you're not going to take me tonight, then I have to struggle through tomorrow, and I just want to get through tomorrow so I could try again tomorrow night. And it's been like that for 4 years. And like and you would see it around my place. Like I don't have hardly anything left. All I've got left, is my computer and my bed and my dresser. That's it. Like there's nothing else in here. I have no furniture. I have no TV set. I don't have anything here. It's like because just nothing's making me happy anymore. Even buying something for myself it just doesn't make me happy anymore. I eat because I have to. I drink because I have to. I don't drink alcohol. Like I don't drink alcohol. I don't do the D word. I don't do any of that stuff. But it's like everything else has really, really diminished diminished me physically. No, I used to be 118 pounds. I'm now over 200. Like it's so many
I
things
need more
have
mana.
just. Oh great, I'm out of mana. I'm still killing you though. Um, yeah, like So, my friends, I've been at this for 40 minutes. I'm going to let you all go. You all have a good one.